Welcome to Crazy 8 Autism. For those of you who are new here, I am a stay-at-home mom of 7 children. 3 out of my 7 children have autism, and I am currently pregnant with identical twins. But through him, I can and will get through all things. So let's go. In this video, you guys are going to see me cooking dinner for my large family. On the menu, we have spaghetti. Now, I recently went grocery shopping, and because we have a large family, we have to kind of shop a little bit different. We have to make sure we are obviously getting larger portions. And so just getting those small packs of ground meat when you have a large family, I don't know about that. I kind of did the math and I'm like, you know what? Let me get this big old thing, this big old roll of ground meat, and then I'm going to go ahead and chop it up into pieces. And then I'm going to put the pieces into different freezer bags. And then we're just going to kind of space the meat out like that. I actually got this idea many, many years ago when I was a direct care worker. Back in the day when I used to work at the group home, I worked there for a total of about 5 years. And this is one of the things that we did to kind of spread the meat out for the residents who lived in the group home. And so I really, really like this idea. Comment down below if you guys have ever seen someone space their ground meat out like this. When it's all said and done, we are saving money at the end of the day. So I think it's worth it. Y'all want to know something? When I say it took everything in me to record this video, let me tell y'all how the enemy worked, okay? Because the enemy is working overtime, okay? It's kind of like you get started with your goal or whatever, and maybe it has taken you forever to get started, right? Because at least for me, I have that problem. I'm always waiting for the perfect moment. And my husband, he just kind of, throw me off the cliff. Thank goodness for him, because if it wasn't for him, I would never get started, right? Because there is no such thing as the perfect moment. You need to just get started. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I really don't feel like doing this video because there's so many other distractions, and it would just be so much quicker for me to just cook dinner for my family without worrying about this battery and this camera and all this other stuff, right? And the enemy will put all these different thoughts into our minds. They're just distractions. That's all they are. I have to learn to just ignore those distractions and just continue moving forward, because at the end of the day, I know what my end goal is. And I am constantly reminding myself of what my why is. Why did I start this YouTube channel? Why is it so important for me to be successful on this platform? You know, what is my goal? As long as I can just keep that at the forefront, that can overpower me not feeling like recording. Because a lot of YouTubers, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they don't really tackle this subject. The subject of how do you continue to record when you just don't feel like doing it, you know? But it's like you just have to keep on going. You can't stop, right? I'm over here with my little frozen apple juice and it tastes so good. I have to keep taking breaks, you know. Being pregnant with twins is a lot of work. Being pregnant, period, is a lot of work on a woman's body. And the more kids that she's carrying, the heavier the load is. And I am so happy that I'm in my third trimester because listen, I cannot wait for these babies to come out of me. I cannot wait. I feel like I'm gonna feel so free. Of course, I need them to keep baking in the oven. You know, I'm not ready for them to come out yet. If we can avoid preemie babies, then that's the goal. But I really cannot wait for them to just come out so that I can walk right, so that my back isn't on fire, so that my pelvic area isn't hurting so bad, so that I'm not peeing every 5 minutes. Or sometimes I go to use the bathroom and there's barely anything that came out. It's just the heaviness of baby A. And yeah, I could go on, really. But I guess I'm just going to stop here. You know, I am so blessed. You could not even measure my blessings, okay? Me, my husband, and my children. You really couldn't. And you know the saying when they say when the blessings come, they come pouring? That is so true. I have so many great things lined up that I'm so excited about in the near future. I'm going to be revealing some of them. And I'm super, super excited about it because I've been working so hard. One of the things is something that I've been procrastinating with. And I decided to just, get it done. The twins being born was my motivation to hurry up and get this done because I've been wanting to get this done for years. I pretty much had to turn this video into a straight voiceover. I kind of wanted a combination of the voiceover mixed with, just the regular sounds of me cooking in the kitchen. But unfortunately, that is not the case. My children are very, very loud right now. And look, I got the cartoons on, all right, to try to keep them sitting still and keep me sane. So, yeah, this is not quite the way I wanted to do this video, but obviously it's meant to be. I kind of changed my mind like 3 times with what I was gonna cook for dinner. I think first I was gonna do chili, but I didn't have any tomato sauce. And then the next thing I said I was gonna make was tacos. And then finally I was like, you know what? Levi was like, oh, can we do spaghetti? And I'm like, yeah, we can do spaghetti. He loves Levi. I mean, he loves Levi. He loves spaghetti. And spaghetti is like really easy, really simple. So I've got, my spices that I'm adding in here. You know, I've got one of my little pieces of rolls. We got the other ones in the freezer. We've got some peppers in here. And we've got our onions. And yeah, we just keeping it simple, you know. I would have preferred to do like salad on the side with like some garlic bread. But I'm not doing all of that because I don't think we have everything for salad. And then on top of that, I don't think we have any garlic bread. But we're going to make it work with whatever we have. So I think one box of spaghetti noodles is gonna be okay for now. My husband, he is a truck driver and he works over the road, so he is not here every day. And right now, he's not gonna be eating dinner with us. So I think one box is gonna be enough for now. I really don't like to make too many spaghetti noodles because I just think they're kind of disgusting if they're not fresh, just in my opinion. But yeah, comment down below. Like when y'all make spaghetti, what do y'all do on the side? Like what are y'all sides? Because we always do like the same sides. And I really want to start switching stuff up. You know, I just feel like that's just gonna be a little bit more interesting for the family. We always eat the same stuff, and lately I just been trying to branch off and look into different soups and stews and crock pot meals. We actually need to get a larger crock pot because the one that we have is too small. Oh my goodness, y'all. I cannot believe that we are a family of 9, about to be a family of 11. I cannot believe this. People ask me, when they find out that I'm having twins, they're like, what was your reaction? My reaction is the same reaction as it was back then as it is today. I am still shocked. Me and my husband, we were talking and we're like, this is like so unreal, right? Like it feels so unreal because for those of you who don't know, this is my second set of twins. My very first pregnancy was a twin pregnancy. I had fraternal twin girls, and they are now 17. And wow, my very last pregnancy is getting ready to be identical twin boys. And it's like, what are the chances? I just can't believe that we are about to be a family of 11. Like, wow, I just can't believe it. So I have my 4-year-old and 6-year-old plate right here. I'm going to go ahead and make their food right quick for them. I had put some meat aside earlier because My 9-year-old son Junior is very picky and he is just not about to eat spaghetti. It's just not happening. And so I usually mix his meat with rice, and I make dirty rice because he just loves that. So he's going to have something else. I usually always have to make something different for him. It is nice when I can just make one big pot of something. And plus, if Junior sees like peppers and things like that, like he's not gonna eat that. I mean, he'll eat some onions, but if they're cut too big, he's not gonna eat it. But I figured since we don't have everything for a salad, I'm gonna go ahead and use up some of these cucumbers just to put something decent on the side. You know, my older three daughters, they are out and about, and when they come in, they are going to go ahead and have dinner. And yeah, I'm probably gonna give Josiah, the baby, which Josiah is almost a year and a half. I'm gonna give him fruit because I mean he's pretty picky and he's just gonna look at me like I'm crazy if I offer him some spaghetti. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of excited about him getting out of that picky stage because I believe when he starts eating, he is going to just be eating up everything. So yeah, I got my little ones all situated. It was very hard for me to cook this meal. I started getting super nauseous. Oh my goodness. And there was no one to relieve me. I just had to keep on going. See, if my husband was here, then I could ask him to take over. If my older daughters were here, I could ask them to help. But I'm the only one here right now, so we must keep moving forward. Nauseous and all. All right, so we have made it to the end of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and pour my little ones some diluted apple juice. If you guys have made it this far, I appreciate you and I thank you so much for your support. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. That helps out this channel so much. Thank you so much in advance. You guys, whew, I am tired and I am ready to go to sleep. I feel super huge. My feet are starting to swell up. Yeah, and I can't believe I actually got this video done. I'm so proud of me. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for being here. And as always, I will catch you on the next video. Bye.